earlier in our losers side.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a rough time, the Kragg ditto.
Yeah.
Can see the potential matchup inexperience there, but
Yeah,
we're now getting ready to get into it.
Okay.
Todizzle, Pesant. Alright, I hope to see some stage bans coming shortly.
Hopefully. Something.
But it's interesting, something that we highlighted earlier. We've got 3 Kragg players coming in attendance today.
Yeah.
And each of them have fairly different styles, I want to say. So I'm interested to see how Todizzle approaches this matchup. And Pesant, the Sylvanos.
What I've heard from Todizzle himself, he's just gonna play rock and down B.
Rock and down B.
Yeah.
See, it doesn't always work out against a grounded zoner character like
Yeah.
Sylvanos like this. So interested to see how that's gonna work out for him. We can already see the grounded game that Kragg has, and you can see Todizzle sticking to that game plan already. He's using the down special as a bit of an edge guard tactic, and covering the other side with the down strong there. That rock there providing a bit of a tricky situation, and dang, the rock's a bit of an obstacle there. That's one thing. If Todizzle's going to rely on that down special, it doesn't quite cover the full distance of Sylvanos' burrow. He'll end up on the other side, and if Todizzle's not fast enough, or if grass is down potentially, that tactic is not going to be available to him.
It'll just be the...
But that really relies on Pesant's ability to maintain grass as well, so you don't have the flower on stage doing that job for you. Back air actually maintains grass on stage, which not a lot of people know about.
Actually.
So you don't actually have to occupy that space with a flower or anything. If you just back air on the stage, that maintains that grass just for a little bit longer. See, most of this game, Pesant's been playing off stage, and this is sort of the first situation where he's got Todizzle on the other side of the foot, getting him off stage a little bit, and just a bit of a weird interaction with the forward special there, speeding up and catching Pesant off guard. Trying to go up deep, just needs to throw out a projectile here, and yeah, getting into the arc of the forward special, no good. Going to prevent him from taking that stock.
Right? Oh!
Well done. Just a bit of a sneaky with the up air there to get that. You can see some of these rocks coming out. The pillar could come into play here potentially, but potentially didn't DI out fast enough. But that up strong can connect if you are fast enough. It's interesting. I'm hoping to see Pesant potentially parry some of these down specials and neutral as well, things like that.
Yeah.
Use his resource as well. It's not really a big threat in terms of the edge guard either.
Kind of interesting. Like 3 Kraggs up, including us to run. Yep.
Yeah.
It's like we all play in a different sort of style. That like Todizzle likes to use the rock a lot more. Ooh, that was
I'm not really seeing a lot of advanced techniques or anything coming out. It's more just consistently holding the stage from Todizzle. So Pesant playing quite a lot of that set off stage and having to force recoveries without many resources available to him. So he needs to change up the way he's approaching the stage. Sylvanos has a lot of different ways that they can get to the wall in particular. They're making use of those and trying to mix up things so that down special can come into play. I think the flat stage had a lot to do with it though, so potentially on the counter pick we'll see something that might be a bit better the way Pesant wants it playing. Oh, no hesitation going to forest floor, so it sort of goes against what I was thinking on the flat stages point, but we'll see if he can manage to turn this around. Maybe that flat stage just for better neutral against Kragg. Maybe that's all he really needs, and just needs to recover in slightly different ways, but that up special just nicks him, gets back on the stage there. Oh, he's without his resources.
Oh.
Thankfully he did land from that, so yeah, I was going to say still had air dodge and double jump there, but Todizzle's just nicked him there. This is really strong against Sylvanos' burrow in general. Just the rock being able to cover that space means you can play a slightly less committal style of holding the stage like that. It has its...
Oh! I guess.
It's a little low. Potentially the fair could have nicked the pillar there without actually being too low to recover. But oh, stock is a stock.
Yes.
Just that Pesant is now on this last stock of game 2 already.
Oh no! Pesant's taking a bit too many risks here, I can tell.
Oh, when you're down a full stock like this, down game 1, you want to take some risks. It's just a couple of options that he's been choosing has left him in some pretty dangerous positions.
Yeah. Not the...
Oh. So that could have worked out really well from there. That back air, just enough to nick him that he can waveland back onto the stage like that.
Flower blocks. Oh no!
That's
whoa!
Ooh.
I was like...
Just a bit of a poor air dodge there. So after the tech, definitely worse options than possibly could have nared and just covered that pillar in place there. So situation could have gone both ways, but Todizzle taking advantage of it.
Double Kragg, oh no. I know how his Kragg is, it's not that good.
Well, it doesn't have to be good, just has to tee up against Todizzle's Kragg. You know, the Ditto can be quite tricky for some players. I know Todizzle's played it earlier today and already playing the way he needs to, just pushing him off stage like that.
Yeah.
See, a lot of Kraggs have the misconception that this matchup relies like around a lot of like rock and down special and things like that. It's mostly just your edge guarding positioning wise and just like just having the disjointed attacks and fast attacks like neutral air, things like that. That's what really makes the difference in a Ditto like this. But 40 high on a forward strong, and Pesant's actually taken stock 1 of this game. Oh, it's a bit silly. No, he's good. He can wall jump, so he's fine.
He could have picked up rock there.
Picking up rock probably would have been a poor decision with the down special.
I guess, yeah.
That wall pillar is good in most matchups. In the Kragg Ditto, it can be fairly interesting trying to get out of that situation, or at least get yourself into a state of advantage if the other opponent, or the Kragg player, wants to use the down special like that. Needs to be punishing these forward specials from Todizzle though.
He does.
Like Todizzle's been doing a much better job of punishing them from Pesant when he's been using them.
Oh,
see some rock throws. That's another scary thing. Like the rock against the special armor there doesn't really do much in terms of knockback or anything. So actually using fair to knock them back, or just waiting out that forward special. Get a better technique or tactic for using.
Pesant keeps throws the rock and then keeps trying to run in to hit it, but kind of failed.
Well, he seems to be pulling back a little bit, trying to maintain this exact distance between them. So there's a certain range that Pesant wants to be playing at, and he doesn't seem to know how to get in that situation to move towards Todizzle. Okay, this is good. Oh, needed to be a little bit faster. And lets him back on potentially. Just a fastball neutral air or something to just nick him forward means that potentially could have taken that stock. And that forward strong is so laggy. If I start up on it, it's not going to be doing what he wants to be doing here. He's trying to potentially cheese a stock with it, but...
Oh no, don't do that.
No! That's quite silly. Quite a silly first set, I would say.
Yeah, definitely.
So Pesant just didn't seem confident in his approach to the stage. In most of his games with Sylvanos and just in the Kragg Ditto, I didn't really feel like either player had a grasp of how they wanted to play the Ditto. It was more so just